Dire team pick.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Requiem Autumn Tournament. We have Team Phat Gentlemen versus Calvin+4. YJ, how you feeling, my friend?
Radiant team.
I'm feeling pretty tired.
Me too. We've been hard at work this weekend, but we have a different region. We have the UD region. I don't know what that stands for, don't know what that means, but this is not going to be Southeast Asian Dota.
Remaining.
We will see how the meta and how the play styles differ from what we've been casting over the past couple of days. We've got a draft underway here. We have a Sand King and a Keeper of the Light for Team Phat Gentlemen. That Coddle seems to be getting more and more popular as these games go on. And a Treant Protector and a Timber Saw, kind of an oxymoron for Calvin+4.
Yeah, we've actually seen the Sand King Coddle thing in the last game used against the NECLC. Remember?
Yes, sir. Sand King is
Yeah.
a very potent offlaner. We've also seen Sumail take a mid. I don't know if anyone else has really done that, if anybody has.
I mean,
picked
you
up on-
can win the mid if you have a Caustic Finale. Then you just set yourself back on the ganking. So what you do is you push the tower faster. That's what you're supposed to do as mid Sand King. And generally you only use it against like Pudge or like Timbers or Alchemist.
Yeah, and considering that we saw the Timber Saw even after the Sand King pick, either Calvin+4 is unaware of it or they're not concerned. They're not scared of it. But now moving through the second phase of bans, we see the Invoker and the PA get removed by Calvin+4. Looks like banning out the Invoker, they're not thinking that's going to be a mid Sand King because, offlane Invoker can work. He doesn't really have the items that he needs to start moving around the map in a timely fashion.
Reserve time.
But that is a real thing that does get done from time to time. And now the Sven ban for Team Phat Gentlemen.
Radiant
Wise, I believe. We've seen a lot of Sven bans, actually. I don't think that we've seen anybody pick it. It's been banned out.
Yeah, we've not seen the single Sven pick in the games we've casted.
It's just interesting to me that we see everybody banning it in all these games. I'm curious if it does get through. If I don't know. I guess I respect the hero, but I didn't think that he would be 100% ban rate material. Granted, that's of a small selection of games, but yeah, he's been very popular in the bans.
I guess so. Crystal Maiden, the next pickup, it's all right. Okay. I mean, CM, you have a decent support. The aura is going to help Timbersaw and Treant a lot because Treant has to use the living armor. I mean, 50 mana doesn't sound like a lot, but he has to use it every time it's off cooldown, and he doesn't have that big of a mana pool. So I guess CM aura will help with that.
Yeah, and it's also great to be a Timber Saw with a Crystal Maiden aura. You know that you can use your Whirling Death to harass a little more freely. Once you hit level 6, that Chakram harass is also nothing to take lightly. So the Crystal Maiden mana is going to be pretty helpful here. I'm wondering if they're going to take more heroes that are going to benefit from that directly, or more just heroes it's sort of a nice-to-have type of thing.
Reserve time.
Yeah, Necro is the next one. You see Phat Gentlemen actually pick it up. So this Necro can be the support Necro, but I dislike to see a support Necro. It should be played as a core instead. But still, the draft is pretty open for Phat Gentlemen. They have Sand King that can go support, jungle, or mid. Necro that can go support, mid, or off lane.
And it's
Koto that can go jungle.
It's
like
interesting
Aoi.
to see that Necro now as a core hero. Pretty much whenever we see him played, there was once a time, at least in at my scrub level, that Necro was a support, and that was all you saw him played as. And then I want to say it was Envy maybe last year started playing like safe lane Necrophos, and I'm sure it was relevant before then, but that was when I really saw it come to popularity. And then it waned down a little bit, but we're seeing it get picked up by some teams again.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, the Centaur pick here really, the Centaur pick really throws Calvin's team into some thinking. So it looks like it's gonna be offlane Centaur, Timbersaw mid, tri-lane bot, Crystal Maiden, Treant Protector, and maybe somebody else.
Yeah, and unless they pick up another stun, or I guess even without a stun, that's still a pretty high kill potential. They have
Yeah,
the
you have
Frostbite,
slow.
and then they have the slow
5
of
seconds
Leech Seed,
remaining.
and then the slow of her Q, whose name I can never remember. Crystal Nova? Yeah, Crystal
Yeah.
Nova.
Reserve time.
Crystal Nova and the Freezing Frostbite. All these effing skills. Haha, pun intended.
Haha.
So now they'll probably
Yep.
look to secure themselves a nice late gamer.
Juggernaut will do good as well.
Juggernaut is to Dota as Ryu is to Street Fighter. He's just a hero that is just really versatile. You can fit him into pretty much any lineup. He can do a lot of different things, and he's not really easily countered in the lane because he has a healing ward to sustain himself. He has a crit to get last hits, and even if he's going to be trading blows with someone, he can use that crit to, trade evenly or even advantageously with just about anyone.
Yeah, the Storm Spirit pick here is going to go to the middle lane. So that gives Fat Gentleman a bit of ganking potential. But given that they have Treant Centaur, the only
10
squishy one right now is
remaining.
going to be the Crystal Maiden. And
5 seconds.
I think it's down to
remaining.
positioning. Storm Spirit wouldn't want to go past the double T's and the
Reserve
C
time.
to kill the Crystal Maiden. Because he will probably get stun locked in return. You got Hoof Stomp. You have a Leech Seed slow, and you're gonna burn your mana as you jump in with Ball Lightning as well. Timbersaw has quite a bit of burst with his triple combo.
And if I'm not mistaken,
yeah.
the Overgrowth will prevent the Ball Lightning from leaving, right? Because I know it prevents Blinks, but does it also prevent Ball Lightning?
No, it does not.
It does not. Okay.
It does not. Yeah.
So that's not considered
So
a
you
mobility
can-
spell in that sense.
Yeah, you can Remnant out of OG as Ember.
Okay.
You can Ball Lightning out of OG as well.
So it's
yeah,
specifically Blinks that it disables.
Yes.
Got it. Didn't know if it was. Is that all routes that disable Blinks would not disable Ball Lightning?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like Pit Lord, you can Ball Lightning out of Pit Lord's W.
Okay.
But you can't blink out of Pit Lord's Pit of Malice.
Right.
Juggernaut.
Yeah. And hey, there's the Juggernaut.
Oh.
Goes
Yeah,
the
but it's
other
on
way.
the other team. Yeah.
So that means it is very likely. I think with that lineup, it seems more likely that it's going to be an offlane Necro, and then they'll
Yeah.
have the Sand King in the jungle with the Keeper protecting the Juggernaut, and then Sand King able to rotate out.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it sounds like a good lineup. And the thing to say
5
about this
seconds
Koto
remaining.
is that Mana League hard counters Timbersaw. We have not raised that
Absolutely.
point.
Yeah, that is.
Reserve
It's such an
time.
annoying spell. Timbersaw is one of my favorite heroes, and going up against a Coddle is always super frustrating because he hits you with the Mana Leak. What Timbersaw wants to do is get in and out of these fights with his Timber Chain. He's very mobile. A lot of times we see a Blink Dagger getting picked up as well, and he wants to zip in and around and all over the place. But you hit him with the Mana Leak, and he's just gonna get stunned, and then he'll, be in the middle of the fight with no mana to chain out.
Yeah, another thing about Koto is that in some sense of the word, Koto does hard counter Centaur's ultimate.
Yeah, because again, that mobility.
Stampede, yeah. But it's going to be the Spectre pickup, so the ultra hard carry coming into play here. What do you think about Spectre?
I love Spectre as a hero. I think that Spectre is more versatile than most people give her credit for because she is one of the best late game carries. But even with that said, she can go for the mid game build, and she can try to build, the Vanguard. We see people going like Phase and Diffusal, maybe even just an Urn sometimes to have that haunt and that extra little bit of burst damage with the Spectral Dagger. So I like Spectre generally, and Spectre is so scary late game that it's just a matter of how do you get there.
Oh, so if you take a look at the Radiant team, right? So it's Calvin+4. Take a look at their team icon. It looks like that's their ideal team lineup. The Invoker,
see.
Magnus, Silencer, CM, and Ember Spirit.
Oh, that's Ember. Okay, I was wondering who that was. Ember Spirit. That makes sense.
Yeah, okay, pretty nice. Okay, so maybe we'll see that next game, hopefully.
Considering
their
that,
signature
considering
hero?
we see that on the banner, and we do see the Crystal Maiden in the game being played by Calvin, that maybe his signature hero. We'll find out. We'll see how strong.
Yeah, I
he
mean-
has the Arcana.
And he has the hit piece. which is the same headpiece as the banner one.
Oh, the crown of the Blue Heart Sovereign. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a headpiece. What the heck are you talking about? And ooh, we see
It's
the new Warhammer set on Centaur Warrunner. You know, this looks like he just killed Broodmother and then plucked out her eyes and covered his armor with them. But that's
I mean,
just me.
Warhammer is all about brutality, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, blood for the blood god, boys. And everybody has reconnected.
So as we get underway here, we have King of the Throws playing the Spectre on the side of Calvin+4. Tumbler Grills on the Timbersaw, likely to go into the mid lane. Calvin playing the potentially signature Crystal Maiden. We have Dare? Or is that Dure? Dare playing the Treant Protector. Probably going to be the 4 position. And lastly, our offlaner in the oh-so-brutal Centaur Warrunner being played by Omn, going into that offlane.
Alright, so on the side of PG, which is Phat, like Pat Gentleman, you have Humongous on the Juggernaut. He's certainly a big guy for you.
Hoping to
And
get
then
Humongous by late game.
Please, and we have Samwise Junga on Coddle, Gambino, their captain, on the Storm Spirit,
30
Banana
seconds
Teeth
to
on
go.
the Necro, and Mannered Gamer. So he's a very well-mannered gamer on the Sand King.
Or maybe that means he's a bad-mannered gamer.
I don't know, man. But as a king, you know, you need to show off. Oh, he's actually going to be spotted out by King of Throws here. Is he going to throw the game? Here comes the big-ass tree.
And we do see Caustic Finale already being skilled by Mannered Gamer. I'm actually a little bit surprised that that's what he's opting for against a tri-lane. But it is a melee. There's one melee, so he's going to do his best to try to bother them. And we're going to see a Bounty Rune going each way. Gambino gets it, and Storm Spear gets it. So both mid-heroes getting what they need for their extra little bit of gold, maybe the bottle being picked up.
Centaur with level 1 return and the Stout Shield, so Samwise Ganja taking some damage with the auto attacks.
Gambino gets a little bit of a better block, and now it's looking like they are going to opt for the dual lane bottom. It's going to be Banana Thief and Mannered Gamer down here.
Wow, Sand King there.
Eating the harass
So without,
already.
without Burrow Strike, he's a sitting duck. You may be king of the, you may be king of the desert, but not king of the trees. Especially when there's a walking tree gonna smash you for 92 damage a pop. Oh, if he gets the Orb of Venom, that would be disgustingly good. But alright, I think Leech Seed a bit earlier, if he actually learned the skill point, that would have been a kill.
Yeah, I think bot lane's probably going to be where most of the action is happening. But this mid lane matchup, it's going to be interesting to see how Timbersaw can fare against the ranged damage of Gambino. All that magic burst is going to make it tough for his reactive armor to keep him safe. But
Really,
he's already got the
I
bottle.
doubt that. Yeah, I highly doubt Gambino will have an easy time mid. Timbersaw, yeah, the magic burst is not that strong in the early game. Yes, he has the bottle, but Timbersaw with the poor man shield especially gonna shrug off most of the auto attacks. And the Whirling Death, look at that. Look at that, he just tanks the Overload and the Static Remnant and dishes out even more because of that strength reduction. I mean, it was primary attribute right now, so it's intel.
Well, like you said, it's not going to be as scary early. Eventually, it will get a lot stronger, and it's going to be something that he's going to have to be careful of. But you're right. He's a very tanky hero, and it's not something he needs to worry about too terribly much just yet. But definitely going to want to keep his eye on it. Storm Spirit, go ahead and claim in that Bounty Rune, refill his bottle, and wandering on back to mid lane. And now we see pretty even CS in mid lane. Both Gambino and Tumbler Grills. And there's that trade again. The damage goes a little bit in favor of Tumbler Grills. Gambino going to be okay with it, though. He's used up his bottle charge. He still has 2 Fairy Fires and a full Tango. There's the man.
Oh, and now it's the counter. That's what you don't want to see.
Regeneration.
Yeah, with the Coddle being here, it's going to be real difficult for Tumbler Grills to get anything done. But it looks like Samwise Ganja may just rotate back down to bottom. Placing a ward.
Yeah.
Try on try, maybe? They do get the D ward, unblocking this pull camp.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I haven't really been looking, but it looks like this bottom lane, they're just trading farm evenly. Maybe it's just going to be the solo support from Samwise Ganja.
Or, as you say that, are they actually going in? The Leech Seed comes, but there's Burrow Striking, so he should be safe. He can actually go for a trade if they are into tower range. Oh, the first blood, they get it first. And as we say that,
Dire's
the
tower
top
is
lane.
under attack.
Oh wow, Crystal Maiden dies as well. Wow, that was a big misplay there, diving hard to the tower. In top lane, we missed that kill there, but Centaur destroyed Humongous, so not that big anymore, especially with the Chaos Warrunner here.
And looking at where he fell, it looks like he had just gotten under tower, but solo kill going the way of He's got to be happy with that one.
Yeah, Scouts for the Scouts throne, man.
Blood for the Blood God.
Yep. So let's see. Storm Spirit is level 5. Timbersaw is going down for the bottom rune. Boots in stash. He's gonna get invis, but not much a Timbersaw level 4 can do with that. At least he has CM aura.
He really needs to get the chain and have his chakram online before he can start trying to blow people up with that combo. And you know, I said that Gambino is going to have the magic damage to circumvent the reactive armor, but we didn't even really mention the fact that Tumbler Grills is also going to have the burst damage to blow up Gambino if he's not careful.
Yeah, but the thing about mid lane is that there is this Koto that keeps doing his business. Look at that. With one mana leak, Timbersaw is forced to go into the defensive stance there.
And now we're seeing some pings in mid lane. Looks like he may be calling out some help. Hey guys, can you give me a hand here? Ooh, very smart scan here. Banana Thief.
Yeah, but it's still gonna see. Yeah, will he fall today? It looks like he will. But the slows there coming in. There could be another Burrow Strike coming up. He gets in on the Crystal Maiden instead. Banana Thief with that Death Pulse. Calvin falling. Ah.
Interesting that the reactive armor didn't do anything there. You know, it didn't block
armor?
the damage. I'm sorry, not reactive armor. Excuse me, the
Living armor.
Not
Yeah,
to be
it is
confused.
level 1. He opted to get the level 2 in the Lee Seed, which I think that's very greedy, very aggressive. That is assuming that, you know, they can get kills. Level 1, it's only 20 block. 40 block will probably be, yeah.
Considering that they're in the defensive tri-lane, I'm surprised that he would offer the more aggressive skill. You know, if you're running an aggro tri-lane or even an aggro dual lane, you need to get kills to really make it worth it, or at least CS. That extra point Leech Seed would definitely help them get kills if they were in an aggressive situation, but they have shown that this isn't really working out for them thus far. They've now gone 2 or 1, 2 or 1 and 3 now in this bottom lane.
There's Arcane Boots as well on Banana Thief, so look, they're trading so efficiently against Dare on the Train Protector and Calvin. So
now
not much of a worry there.
They have the Arcanes on Banana Thief as well, so they have the sustain for this lane for sure. He's going to have the Death Pulse, 3 points.
Yeah, all Samwise Ganja running headfirst into Calvin. We see the mana leak, and here comes the G. But he's going to fall because that's a terrible position to go into.
Yeah, perhaps a little over-aggressive.
He missed the top kill.
Yes.
Yeah, the gank by the Storm Spirit. We're talking about how he needs to get then the level 6 as well, the Timbersaw. They need, both of them need to get level 6 to start ganking, and that's what we see.
And he does opt for a point in the Electric Vortex. He went 2-1-3. So, not
another kill down in the bot lane on the Spectre this time.
You know, we were saying it's not SEA Dota. They're not going to play that hyper-aggressive style, but looks like these guys didn't get the memo. They are just going in. 8 kills in 7 minutes.
11 kills.
I don't know how I got 11. I forgot how to do basic math. I think I looked at the 6 minutes on the clock and 5 kills for the done.
Oh, that's another kill. Oh, that burst.
So much burst. He set up the caustic finale on a couple of creeps and then burrow struck to kill them. Smart play from Manor Gamer, and we haven't seen any Manor yet, either good or bad. So
yeah,
still
is there a
remains to
gank
be
on the
seen.
mid lane? The Koto's coming down, even more harassed. Oh, Koto's just staying in range. Alright,
gets level
just
3.
taking EXP.
Yeah. Getting that 1-1-1. Interestingly goes for the Vanguard first instead of the Tranquil Boost.
Good choice.
Yeah. I actually like that
good
a lot
choice.
in this lane.
Yeah, I mean, he's very successful in the top lane. He got a solo kill off the Juggernaut, and their CS is almost exactly the same.
He did die once,
So-
which is not what you want to do. But I think in a 1v1 matchup like this, he's kind of okay trading like that because now that he has the Vanguard, he's going to be so tanky and able to make Humongous' life really tough because the trades are not going to go in his favor.
Dire's
He
middle
has
Yeah.
way more
is under
regen.
attack.
Looks like he isn't so big anymore, eh?
Like I said, by game end, Humongous needs to get Humongous.
Alright. So, I'm wondering if you knew where the humongous thing came from?
How do you mean?
Oh,
like the
never
name?
mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean like the word humongous. Big.
Alright, never mind. You need to go look it up. It's fine. You can do that. You can do that after the game. Alright.
All right. That's what I'll do while I'm
Alright.
waiting for game 2.
Let's see. Courier is gonna deliver the energy booster to Timbersaw. Tumbler Grill's gonna have a lot more mana, but still he can't deal with a Coddle with mana leak.
Yeah,
Meta
even
Gamer.
we see Gambino going to the jungle and farming up some stacks while Samwise gets the solo experience in mid lane. He's not really going for a ton of CS. He's just kind of there for the experience as best he can. He's okay to give this farm to the Timbersaw.
Oh, Burrow Strike down. Do they want to go for somebody? Reaper Scythe. Oh, there goes CM. What an easy pick off there.
She's got to be careful because she's going to turn into food really quickly with that Reaper's Scythe and the burst damage from the Caustic Finale as well as the Death Pulse. Under a Reaper's Scythe, it's going to be a kill every time.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's 6-0 on Banana Thief.
Good lord. Talk about a hot start.
There's a Gambino behind there. Jumping in deep. There is there. No Nations, guys. He goes in. Does the kill go to net? Yes. The kill does go to Banana Thief. Soaking up that level 1 status. And he's going to be 7-0 right now. And in the top lane, oh, we just missed the Omni Slash.
Yeah, Omni Slash going one way. It was the Centaur. He got wrapped around from behind by
Radiant's
the...
bottom tower is under attack.
Who wrapped around on him?
Radiant's
Oh, the Coddle.
are fortified.
Coddle wrapped around on him from behind. He popped the
middle tower
Stampede,
is
ran
under
in with the
attack.
Hoof Stomp, and then managed to
Radiant's
take out
bottom
Coddle, but then
tower
died
is
to
under
Humongous
attack.
with Omni Slash.
Yep. So overall, who do you think's faring better?
I mean, having a 7-0 Necrophos, that's going to be huge for them, especially considering he got this Reaper's
Radiant's
Scythe. And
bottom tower
he's showing no
is
signs of stopping. They're just going to keep pushing. He's got the mech done almost, and they're just going to push with the mech. Banana Thief is in a position to have a huge impact on this game already. I really don't know if
Yeah.
they can stop this. They're going to have the Treant Protector, but he doesn't have level 6 yet, so there's no overgrowth. They don't have the Freezing Field yet on the Crystal Maiden, so those are two big team fight ultis that if they want to start defending these towers, they're going to have to use. But we do see a smoke coming out now. Rotating towards mid.
I don't think they can get anything out of this if Koto is still going to position himself like that. Because he's in between two towers, that means people can TP in very easily. It looks like it's going to be the roaming squad here. Here comes that boys coming in.
Those boys indeed.
Yeah, those boys indeed. So that smoke was a big whiff.
Yeah, total waste of the smoke, but it's actually...
Oh, CM being pinged out.
They do see her. And
Oh,
we
it's
have
going to be
Juggernaut rotating
humongous
around.
kill.
She's in no man's
Oh,
land.
she's trapped. Oh, they want her to hide. Hide. No, Calvin. The range creep. The doggy. The husky. Oh,
Fare thee well, Crystal Maiden. We hardly knew ye, Calvin. Yeah, just a tough position. This ward here, spotting some things out. But if you take a look at Phat Gentleman's wards, I don't know how they saw her walking through there. That may have just been good game sense and heads up play, knowing she was somewhere in there. They pinged right on top of her, knowing where she was. And
yeah,
go
they
in
have
and just take her
0
out.
wards. I mean, they do have one here, but other than
One
that,
more down there, huh? Yeah, they're not opting for the vision. I guess they have the
Yeah.
Coddle. Okay, no, they also have a ward up here. That one had just dropped, and now Coddle has
Yeah.
another one to go and place somewhere else. Samwise down here. Banana Thief got
But
that scythe off cooldown. It's got to be getting heavy for him. He wants to go and throw that into somebody.
looks to be. Oh, looks like there's gonna be a fight around the Stampede in Gambino. Uppity. Nothing righty. Gambino trying to go up the cliff. Not getting it soon, but Man of Gamer, very nice save there. getting off for Tumbler goes, I mean, getting the stun off on Tumbler goes, so he can't chase the Storm. So that was big. They whiffed 2 huge ultimates for that.
And now Banana Thief going into King of the Throws. I think if he had gotten one more right click, if he could have gotten in range for the Death Balls, he probably would have thrown the Scythe.
Well, Om is just standing there, tanking the Heartstopper and the Mana Leak, being a man, showing off his true self.
I mean, when you're a Centaur War Runner with a Vanguard, I don't think there's anything that you got to be too scared of, especially when you have the Living Armor on top of that. He can just stand there. You know, it would take the Scythe and the Omni Slash and maybe a couple Death Pulses to take him down. He's so tanky.
I think
1500
Phat Gentleman right now.
Dire's structures
Yeah.
are fortified.
I think Phat Gentleman right now should push the advantage. Haunt and Stampede is off cooldown. Stampede is, I mean, it's 80 seconds. Oh, it's 90 seconds, not 80 seconds. But still, that's a big margin of time that they can use to fight, especially so early in the game. Blink is up on Mannered Gamer as well, so...
I think they may be waiting for the blink on Omn as well, because he's sitting on 1,700 gold, and this is the kind of thing where if you die with 1,700 gold in the bank...
Oh, in the top? Yeah, like Om playing so aggressive. Try to pull the creeps. I mean, stack the creeps. He's just going to take them from you.
Yeah, and
but
again,
huge
with that
rotation
Vanguard, he's just so ballsy. He's able to just go in and do whatever he wants. We do see a wraparound from Mannered Gamer. I don't think they're going to catch him, though. He's just going to, you know, he's home free.
I mean, it's fine. They can just force him back. There's a mechanism on the Necroforce right now, so that's good for him.
Well,
and a soul booster.
They can force him back, but they can't catch him. They're not going to kill him, you know, because he's playing smart. And while he can, he make those kind of plays where he comes in here.
Bot lane. Oh, Spectre versus Humongous. Oh, me slash. No, there goes your carry.
Yeah, Haunt being on cooldown there. She could have gotten out if she had the Haunt, but she does not have it. Cool down. Easy Omni Slash, easy kill, and now we just wait another 100 seconds until Juggernaut has another Omni Slash. In the meantime, he's just going to farm up.
And there dies again. So going into the jungle is, I think it's very... Oh, Timbersaw, mana leaked. Oh, no. They know he's there. Oh, they know he's there. Are they going to commit? Oh, they commit the Reaper Scythe to cancel his TP. Oh, is that really the play? He does have... Timber chain up, he's going the long way, the long distance, running the long marathon. Or will he? No, they just want to fight with the presence of the Spectre and the very nice positioning by Centaur and Calvin there, coming in from the back lines.
And there's 1,300 gold into the pocket of Spectre. Sorry, I guess it was 840 gold. 1,300 into the team of Calvin+4. But 840 gold for the Spectre, getting those 2 kills, picking up that streak from Necrophos. He was, I believe, 7-0 before that, now being 7-1. So lots of gold for the Spectre. That's a good thing if you're Calvin+4, because the Spectre does need to come online, does need to get fat, and not necessarily be a gentleman.
Yeah, and right now, Centaur Warrunner with that kill picks off the Blink Dagger, so that's their engage right there. They can go in deep. Like, if you take a look at the vision over here on the side of Calvin+4 in the Dire jungle, oh my god, let's take a look at that.
Yeah, they want to gank. They want to get aggressive. Now with the Blink Dagger, this is going to be go time for them. He's probably looking across the river here saying, guys, get over here. We got to kill someone. He's got to be careful, though. Oh, no, Mannered Gamer doesn't see him. They don't see each other. Can't you smell him? It's a big horseman. He's 20 feet
Oh, they're
from
clustering. Oh, God. All right, he's going to show himself, though. Actually, no, they still didn't see him. So Om is still in a good position to jump in if his teammates come. Haunt is off cooldown, 1 minute there. But alright, looks like nothing's gonna happen. No commotion. Everybody wants to farm and stack and do whatever.
I think that taking advantage of the Blink Dagger is going to be smart for them because Spectre does have that Urn build, and I think if the King of the Throws doesn't die here, Gambino getting a lot of burst damage into him. He's going to get the dagger into the trees. Storm Spear can't get the
Oh, what a misplay. But Reaper Scythe! Come home.
Not only is that a kill into your Spectre, that's also the additional respawn time that he's not going to spend farming. That's not what you want to have happen. A kill is bad enough, but a kill plus Reaper's Scythe is pretty devastating this early on.
Yeah, so 10 seconds of him being dead. At least when he's out, Haunt will be up. And oh, Mannered Gamer, bad position. Does he want to go in? He's going to get a hoof stomp. A 2 centimeter blink to get the hoof stomp. But hashtag worth it. Timbersaw picks up 400 gold.
Man, you know, it's interesting to look at Centaur Warrunner and how slow he actually is without Tranquil Boots. He's only got 345 boot speed, and it looks like he's just limping along here. I'm so used to seeing with Tranquil Boots, but still sitting on Brow Boots.
It's fine. He's getting a lot more efficient items than Tranquils, you know.
Oh,
the Vanguard early, and the Humongous though. Ogi spotted out. Looks like he's gonna back off. Looks like he's not. Standing his ground, being intimidating.
Both heroes sort of knowing the other one's there, giving him the side eyes, saying, "Alright, you do you, I'll do me." Let's wait and see what happens.
Oh, but this could be the jump.
Breaks out.
Oh, the spin! That was big! He can actually follow up with the Omni. The Haunt as well. Wow, why? Why the Haunts? Do they... What? I don't understand.
Maybe just looking for an opportunity to go in, but yeah, Humongous with the good reaction times, hitting that battle Blade Fury. I always want to call it Battle Fury. Hitting the Blade Fury.
I mean, he does have a Battle Fury as well.
He didn't press it though. He didn't use it. You know, he used the Blade Fury to make sure that he was not going to fall to the Hoof Stomp. They did have a good amount of burst on the back of that with the Timber Saw, Tumbler Grills. So,
oh yeah, again,
dodge the gank.
Gosh, just look at his positioning. It's so strong right now. He's just being so manly. Storm Spirit's here. He doesn't care. He has vision.
You know, I feel like he should care. The Storm Spirit, like, +1 is going to be pretty scary for him to deal with.
Especially with the Bloodstone up.
Yeah, he doesn't want to give him extra Bloodstone charges. He wants to keep that as low as he can. If anything, maybe even gank him before he gets that big mana regen online. Oh, now he's going to know that he's here. He's going to know that Centaur's in the neighborhood. Seeing
Stampede's up, so... Yeah, Stampede's up, so if he wants to run, he can. So we actually haven't raised the point about Juggernaut and his Battle Fury, so... The active is destroy a target tree, and they have a Treant Protector in the game.
I mean, so that means he can just destroy Treant with one click, right?
Exactly.
I mean, if he gets a lucky crit, he probably can. Tree's pretty tanky though. He's got 1100 hour.
Oh, Sand King.
Right.
Going to get Lisi. Spectre decides to get the hell in. Wow. Okay. They see the quad TP. Wait, the triple TP, not quad. Because Colo is still up top. Right. So they see the triple TP and they back the hell away. Very smart move there, but still Spectre rotates all the way to mid farm.
Humongous was pushing in, thinking about maybe making an initiation, but we do see that Calvin pulls back, full retreat. He's almost got the urn finished. He doesn't want to die now. He's probably going to stack
Alright,
this
so right now, let's see, 20 minutes in the game, the Yash out on the Juggernaut and the Guardian Greaves on the Necro. So that's a big pickup, the Guardian Greaves especially.
Yeah, like we said, we want them to push their aggression, keep this advantage going.
Oh, Koto's dead.
Koto's very dead.
Wow, look at that. Wow, any reaction? Anybody has TP? Nobody has TP. It's all on cooldown, but Tumbler goes. He gets it off.
Maynard Gamer's going to have the blink and the Burrow Strike here. Barely
oh, Gambino, though. Wow, so much action. Maynard Gamer going to fall. And over here, Gambino chasing down King of the Trolls. Instead, will be jumped upon. Here comes the... Alright, he falls out of there faster than you can see. Rape Train.
And they do get 2 kills, but they were making space for Banana Thief and Humongous to push that tier 2. And now with a really big creep wave coming up this hitting this tier 3. Banana Thief still with the Guardian Greaves off cooldown, still with a Mango. So they're going to be pretty happy. Half that health from that tier 3.
Nice stomp.
Yeah, the frustration stomp. That's the... I got away. Dang it.
Yeah, like what pierces BKB on C4's, on Calvin's team?
They're going to have the Overgrowth. Overgrowth will go through BKB, but you can also purge it with BKB, so not super great. As well as the Whirling Death? No, none of them pierce magic immunity anymore.
Yeah, none of them pierce magic immunity.
It used to be that like it would pierce magic immunity but not deal damage or something, like the slow from Chakram. I don't know. I think there was some slight change in that department, but yeah, nothing from Timbersaw is going to go through BKB. So they're going to have a tough time getting through that. The Spectral Dagger. That'll go through BKB.
I guess, but you won't be able to cancel a TP.
That's true. Unless you've got.
Oh, Radiance
tons of
coming up
damage.
soon on the Spectre.
Yeah, interestingly, he goes for the phase and the urn and the poor man's shield, and then goes back for the Radiance. I guess he's getting it in a good timing though. So to have
Good timing. It's gonna be up in like 24, man. Are you sure that's a good timing?
Well, what I'm saying is, considering that he went for the urn and the phase boots and the poor man's shield
Radiant's top
first,
tower
and
is under
now he's
attack.
getting it at 24 minutes, that's pretty okay. He's going to be pretty comfortable with that much farm, especially considering there aren't, BKBs. We're not seeing Magic Immunity come out for these dire heroes. They're going to have to deal with that missed chance, and that's going to be really annoying for the Juggernaut, annoying for the Storm Spirit. But he does need to fear the Reaper, or the Scythe, we should say. Because that's going to be some
Yeah, he
big
does
damage
have
that can
to-
take him down.
Yeah, he does have to fear the Reaper. Necrophos is the Reaper right now, the green one, especially.
Green Reaper, I like it.
The Green Reaper.
Dire's
Look at that,
bottom
20
tower
like the
is
green.
under attack.
23-minute Radiance, 23 and a half. I think
Yeah.
that's okay, considering he went for the urn and the phase first. Because he's already right-clicking for over 150 damage, and he's already got an urn for a little bit of sustainability and that extra nuke potential on the back of a
I guess
Haunt.
so, but usually if you build the urn and stuff like that, your poor man's shield should be a Vanguard first.
Yeah, and then that allows you to go into the Basher and the Abyssal later. But I think the poor man's
Yeah.
shield, probably just because he needed that extra little bit of survivability. He was taking too much
Oh, but the
right-click.
big pickup here is gonna be the Pipe of Insight on Centaur Warrunner.
He's got eyes on the Banana Thief. He's thinking about jumping. Dire used the scan, and it's just too far to the left. There's the jump. He's going to get the Hoof Stomp and the Overgrowth. They don't have enough burst to
Wow, the
take down
Guardian
Banana Thief,
Greaves!
though. King of the Throws there with the Spectral Dagger is going to come in, and then the Stampede to get him out. Almost falls to the Illuminate, but he will zip himself out of there. Meanwhile, Storm
Oh, the
Spirit going in
Epicenter.
and out. Epicenter going to be on just 2. Not going to get any kills there. Calvin+4 looking really strong here. There's the Omni Slash finally taking out the first one. Om will go down as well. So it's a 2 for 2. Looks like Tumblr Grills will get out. 2 for 2. I think that they recovered what could have been a pretty disastrous fight, and they managed to get those 2 at the
Yeah,
end there.
the living armor there, the level 3 living armor, that was the game changer there. Yeah, King of the Trolls almost really threw the game there with that haunt, because he went in head first under tower as well. Oh, but Gambino now in the bad position. There is no Omni Slash up, but level 3 Mana Leak, I guess you want to try that out if you want. No haunt, here comes their Treant Protector, but they can't hold this tower back. There's not much they can do against the Juggernaut.
Yeah, this tower's
No
got the
detection.
ball.
Wow, Gambino dumps indeed, but it's gonna be for Calvin. Very smart move there. Actually, they give the kill to Juggernaut, who does have a monster style.
I think they're okay getting that kill there because it's just going to be another Bloodstone charge for Gambino. Calvin's not going to care too much. He's saying, hey, I'm a Crystal Maiden. I don't want to die, but if someone's got to die, better me than anyone else. They do get through that tier 1 tower mid, though, and that's pretty big because Dare wants to keep that alive as long as possible with that light armor.
Oh, there is now seen. They could go ham. Reaper Scythe. Oh, he goes down. No OG. Humongous goes in with the spin. And Storm Spirit kills the Spectre solo. Well played. And whose Sage's Mask is that?
I believe it's his. Yeah, okay, it is
Yeah,
his
alright,
Sage's
it's
Mask.
his.
I'm thinking like there's no reason that Spectre would have a Sage's Mask after already finishing the urn. Yeah, you were talking about there's no detection there, but looks like they had a sentry in one of their pockets. They dropped that down and names.
Oh wow,
There.
the 2-man stun! Oh, the burst! Banana Thief, that was a bit slow on the Guardian Greaves, but he was stunned, so that's a given. Dominating spree for the Timber, so but still the Spectre dying solo to Storm, that's not what you want to see.
Yeah, the Spectre really needs to keep her farm going. She has the Radiance. She now has a Yasha as well on top of that. But, dying solo in that side shop, that is not great. Gambino already with 16 Bloodstone charges. He's getting 32 mana regen per second. He's going to become a terror in this game, especially to Calvin, who's just this, just squishy little blonde. She's got the urn for that extra little bit of tankability. I wouldn't be surprised to see her pick up a Bracer as well, because that extra, 100 or so survivability going to be pretty crucial for her.
Yeah, so let's see. Banana Thief picks up the Blink Dagger. What do you think about Blink Necro?
I like it because if you look at Reaper's Scythe, it doesn't have a huge range. It's usually either the Blink or the Force Staff or like an Ether Lens that I see on Necros a lot of time. I like the blink personally because it's good both offensively and defensively. You can initiate with it, you can counter initiate with it, you can jump out, jump in. They're gonna get a nice D ward here, and yeah, it's just gonna give him a good tool to follow up the initiation of Mandarin Gamer. If he gets in with the Burrow Strike and the blink in the epicenter, then he'll be able to close the distance and get that scythe. So many times we see Necrophos will, miss that scythe just because he's just out of range. Someone's low, he's trying to back, and then he tries to go back in to get the scythe and just can't make it happen. So now he's got the blink, he doesn't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah, so we are gonna see the Veil of Discord on the Sand King and the use of Scepter of Divinity up on the Timber Saw. But this Blade Mail that Sand King has bought, so Mandarin Gamer with the Blade Mail, it hasn't really shown its worth yet.
And not only that, but the you see the Hood of Defiance on Timbersaw as well. He's going to be building into a pipe in his own right. Or maybe he just wants that extra survivability to deal with the Necro, maybe, just because of the Scythe doing so much damage. But I'm surprised that he would opt for that. Gambino? Oh, man. Manages to find the Spectre. Zips into the trees. Spectre had tried to hide himself, and Gambino makes the right guess, gets in there, and takes him out.
And then Roshan's down as well.
Yeah,
And Banana Thief gonna take it. Oh wait, no, it's gonna be Humongous.
I think that's probably the right play because that allows Humongous to go in. He can spend his Omni Slash, spend his Blade Fury, pop the Manta, and then die, and then come back with a full tank of gas. And then he can, have that healing ward to keep his second life prolonged a bit longer. Careful. Dancing around here. Man, they are just taking control of this map right now. On the side of Phat Gentleman.
Yeah.
You look at
right now, building eggs.
You look at Calvin+4's vision, and they have nothing. They can see this lane here, but that's the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, they did get dewatered. Oh, Gambino's here, so they could go in for a deep dive because of the 17 Bloodstone charges. He's gonna almost always have mana. Humongous doing the spinning, doesn't really care. No eggs on Koto, so that's not gonna be a heal wave. Anyway, it's still nighttime.
And not only that, but he has the Aegis, so not only does his team have his back, but even if they don't, he can die and then spin and get out, and he's not terribly concerned.
Yeah, the tower should go down again with another spin.
Important to note that Dare is positioned really well here. He can bait out the Blade Fury and then pop the Overgrowth, and Humongous is going to be stuck in place because that will pierce spell immunity.
Yeah, but he can immediately turn on an Omni Slash, so
and he has the Manta to purge it off. So I guess Humongous is in really good shape to deal with that Overgrowth. He can spin and then bait out the Overgrowth and then Manta to get out of it.
Top tower is under attack.
Yeah, but the thing about jumping high ground right now is that Phat Gamer doesn't have vision uphill, so he can't be jumping that close, that far in. But now he jumps in, and it's gonna be the big OG coming in. The Horn as well. Spectre picks up no kills, but the Radiant is trying to do as much work as he can. Humongous is gonna fall. Ages of Immortality being burnt. Gambino begins to run. Samwise Ninja being hunted down by Spectre, who opts to use all of her mana. Gets Epicenter. That's pretty confusing. Why should we walk in and out? Gambino next to fall, unless he's gonna get a zip out. So it's fine, and Humongous back up alive, as you said. His second life, his second tank is here, and he's gonna be pretty fine.
We see a lot of these heroes from Phat Gentleman dropping fairly low, but just not low enough. Now
oh, the huge combo there! Oh!
Tumbler Grills cleans that up, but the Caustic Finale there did a lot of work. And here, Mandarin Gamer looks like he still wants to go into Tumbler Grills, but I don't think they can make this happen, to be honest.
I mean, they can, because wait, where is Humongous going? He's leaving. Oh, alright. He's like, oh, guys, I'm out. I'm out.
He does have the Omni Slash on cooldown. The Healing Ward is on cooldown as well. They don't have creeps in the mid lane. I think if that mid lane was pushing as well, they'd be a lot happier to stay, because then the creeps are going to take the tier 2 as well.
I guess so. So who would you think came out on top?
It's really tough to say. I think that was a pretty even trade, but the fact that Calvin+4 was defending high ground, I think they're going to be maybe happier with that because they got more cooldowns. They got the Omni Slash, they got the Epicenter.
The tower. Look at the tower, man. It's healing. Oh, it's gonna be full HP again.
Yeah, exactly. Like fighting against a tree and trying to siege like this is just so frustrating because you got to do that so many times, and you need to either take out the tree and then get the tower, or it's just gonna be full health.
Yeah. This courier is so nice. Calvin+4's courier.
What do they got?
Oh,
What do they
God.
got?
Radiant's middle
Ooh,
tower is under attack.
that is a good-looking courier.
Yeah, like go into
True.
cinematic mode and look at it. Wow,
Radiant
it's
structure.
smiling at
Adorable
you.
little mushroom man.
Radiant's top tower
It's great.
is
It's
under
staring into your
attack.
soul.
Adorable little mushroom man.
Alright, back to the game. Tumblr Gross finds Humongous. Oh, he goes in! Oh,
Radiant's
okay.
top tower
Second
has
thoughts.
been denied.
Running at the timber saw and then having second thoughts. Okay, sure.
Humongous has the Omni Slash. He uses the spins to get away there. Pretty short cooldown, and it looks like he's in good enough position that he's not going to need that immediately. Excuse me.
Oh, the yawns coming out from Brandon
Oh,
there.
yeah, sorry. It's almost 8 a.m. here. I've been casting all night. Cut me some slack, man.
It's okay.
Now setting up. He's on the high ground here, trying to get eyes onto Humongous,
Radiant's
Mannered
bottom
Gamer,
tower
and
is under attack.
Samwise. Like
Oh,
they're rolling away
Gambino.
forward.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, Gambino with Aghanim Scepter coming in on the courier.
Ooh. This could be a big game changer. Usually that's not something that we see picked up a lot on the Storm Spirit, but having that AoE pull, it makes Electric Vortex now pulls everyone within, I'm not 100% sure of the range.
Let's look at that. Scepter Radiance, Scepter Radius, not Radiance. Scepter Radius 475.
75, all right. Well, that's pretty good. That is pretty dang good.
Illusion.
He's going to be
Yeah.
able to really disrupt these fights and help to control, which is something that Phat Gentlemen have been lacking a little bit. They have the Burrow Strike, and they have the Pull, and they have the Blinding Light, but, you know, those aren't really hard lockdown abilities. Having the Electric Vortex on an AoE is going to make it a lot easier for them to make these initiations. Samwise
Oh, I
gotta be
hear the
careful.
Stampede. Oh, the two-man stun. Alright, Samwise is down. What about Banana Teeth? Will he get out? He has the blink. I hear a Juggernaut, but that's just his illusions. So Banana Teeth will be next to fall. Oh, yeah, he gets it down for the Radiance burn.
And not
So
only
they
that,
take this.
yeah, they take him down, and he was just trying to help out there.
Radiant's top tower
Winds up
is under
going down
attack.
because of Samwise's. He was positioned a little too far forward, and then he saw.
Radiant's top
Oh, there!
Wow,
there
the
it is.
OG! Alright, Omni slashing. But the stun comes down. Very nice prediction there by the Centaur. Now Humongous is dead.
What's this?
The Spectre takes another kill as well. So, oh, that's a lot of gold going her way. Monster Star is up as well right now due to those kills.
Very smart play from Dare. He used the Overgrowth after the Juggernaut was spinning, trying to TP out. He knew he could cancel that TP, and Humongous was just in a bad position. You know, there's nothing he can do there except for Omni Slash and hope to buy himself some time. But he didn't have the spin up, and then he just got CC'd. Get out of there.
Yeah, so alright. Looks like Calvin+4 trying to get Gambino, King of the Trolls, right next to him. That's the wrong Spectre, but now he knows. He still wants to go ham. But oh, look at the damage reduction. 80% damage reduction. Very nice baiting of the Centaur's whatchamacallit, Hoof Stomp. But still, that's gonna be the end of that. And
Well, I think it's important to note that that 4,200 gold that Gambino just spent is it's for a 18 seconds cooldown spell. You know, it's good to have that AoE vortex, but the problem is that it's an 18-second cooldown at max level, and that's not something that he's going to be able to use more than maybe twice in a fight. We saw right there, if he had one more, he probably could have finished off the Spectre, but he just didn't have enough control for it. Maybe he's going to opt for a sheep stick next or something.
I definitely don't think that he would have been able to kill the Spectre, because when you hear the Stampede, right, so that's going to be 60% damage reduction with the Aghanim Scepter. You know that, right?
Yes. So he has the
Yes.
damage reduction. I'm saying if that hadn't been there, if he hadn't had that
Oh,
defense,
alright.
another pull, and he probably can take out the Spectre. if Omn is not ready to pop that Stampede for him.
I guess. We got Spectre, 1.6k HP, not exactly the tankiest of heroes. I mean,
Not
even
yet,
Sanking
anyway.
has more health. Yeah, even Sanking has more health than him.
Well, and a lot of it comes from the dispersion. You know, reflecting 22% damage, nothing to shake a stick at, and 13 armor in her own right. And now we see the Stampede just to escape. Mandarin Gamer and Gambino hunting, horse hunting.
Yep.
Not finding anything. No
So
dinner.
Roshan
tonight.
up in 30 seconds.
Tumbler Grills
The
with the
Timbersaw-
Ag Scepter of his own, yeah.
Yeah, and 21 charges on the Bloodstone, so that's gonna be a lot more than what Gambino has right now because of those deaths.
Yeah, and Tumbler Grills with the Ag Scepter and the Bloodstone, he's going to be able to do things like that, where he just throws out the Chakrams and discourages anybody from pushing uphill. So they're going to be in really good shape to hold their high ground if it comes down to that. But I think that they can maybe get a little more aggressive now. They still don't have a mobility
Oh,
item on the
Gambino.
Shield Protector.
King of the Trolls, he sees him again. The Radiant's burn ticking down 1 second at a time, but here comes the counter! No silence to deal with the Zippity Zappity, Stormity Spirity.
Looks like Dare's going to poke his snout into Roshan, see that it's up. The question is, can they do this?
Do they want to do this?
Yeah, if we look at their vision, they have nothing beyond like this line here. This is as far as their vision goes, and even that's just because there's heroes in the neighborhood. Really, this is sort of their line that they have to stay behind.
Oh, the Haunt. Man and Gamer. No TP. Gonna be a kill.
Mandarin Gamer goes down. Just a pretty easy kill for them. Looks like he was in no man's land out with none of his teammates. Probably just a bit too far. And now I think that's going to be the doorway to Roche. Omn already in there.
Wow, the Haunt. Yeah, like just the Haunt deal half of Keep of the Light's HP. The Juggernaut's coming in.
That's going to start to be a problem. That Desolate damage on top of the Radiance burn is going to be the squishier support's not going to be able to deal with that.
Yeah, but Humongous comes in. Spin first. Are you sure that's the play there? I don't think it is, but King of the Trolls actually taking a lot of damage, but the Stampede is here. Crystal Maiden ulting in Invis. Look at the damage. It's still spinning. It's still going. Humongous running the hell away. And it's gonna find himself face to face with the King of Thorns. Gambino still zippity zappity, trying to do as much as he can. Gets the Chakra Magic, but commits suicide instead. And now Humongous getting eaten. Oh, what a play there.
And all that started because of the Sand King. You know, you saw Mandarin Gamer was down here in the trees, and that's just where he gives up his life and then makes it a 4 versus 5. Calvin+4 knows that they can, if not take Roche, they can take the fight around Roche. They didn't lose a single character in that engagement, and they managed to pick off the Storm Spirit, the Necro, and the Juggernaut. So,
Yeah, and now Dire, oh, they waste their Fortify.
taking a look at the net worth chart, it was about 14,000 in favor of Phat Gentleman, and now it's swinging back up to being only about 8,000 in favor. Taking the throws, taking the Aegis, and now they are ready to keep that gold differential swinging back their way.
Diffuser Blade on him as well, so it's time to sell the Iron Talon. And he could opt for the Eye of Skadi. If not, you buy the Heart of Tarask, that works as well. Which do you think is better?
You know, the Heart is usually more standard. I think the Scotty is going to be a little bit more helpful if he's not going to be doing those sort of in and out things. Tumbler Grills trying to engage on the Mandarin Gamer, but this Scorpion is too slippery. Usually we don't think of Scorpions as slippery, but this one is.
I'll take your
Covered himself in Petroleum Jelly. He's got Barrel Strike. He's got Blink. And he's got the Ag Scepter, so he's got that extra long Barrel Strike at that.
Pretty decent pickup there. I think Phat Gentleman can still win this. They just have to coordinate very well. And this has to be a 5v5. Oh, does Om want to go in? Goes in for the career kill! Ho ho! Haha! And now Gambino goes on the offensive on Om. Stampede being used. Mandarin Gamer spotted out. No blink, and in the bot lane, it's all hell's loose because the Omni Slash is down. all around town, and Humongous doesn't get anything out of that. No OG. Gambino is here with only 1,000 mana. He gets in a 3-man electric vortex, but the epicenter is here. The Scorpion we've been talking about, but still it's not enough because the Aegis of Immortality has come back to town. Gambino falls. And will the Scorpion go next? He's a slippery little fella, and he's still slippery as hell.
And they're just going to fall back and take this tier 2. They have the illusions taking care of the creeps. It was a big epicenter for Maynard Gamer. That was the kind of play that he needed to make there, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough. The Aegis on King of the Throws makes it really tough to fight into that. And now we see 3 of them going uphill already, and look at how quickly this tower is dropping. They don't even have any minus armor. It's just you got a Spectre that's right-clicking for 240 damage. You got a Centaur's right-clicking for 180. Even the Timber Saw, not right-clicking for very much, but it's enough. They're gonna get this Rax. There's no glyph available.
So that's the Heart of Tarask up for and Calvin building into, let's see, a 4-staff. King of the Trolls sitting on 6,000 gold. Let's see his next item. Going to the secret shop already. What do you think it's gonna be? Oh, it's the heart.
Yeah, I think that the heart is the way to do it because
no, it's not the heart. It's not the heart.
He's not going hard. He has the big booster.
No, it's not the heart. It's the Abyssal.
Okay. He's going for the Abyssal. I really like this. I think that's smart. The Vanguard's going to give him that extra little bit of tank ability. I'm not sure if Block Chance is imparted to illusions. I think the damage reduction would go to them.
Not sure about the Block Chance.
Yeah, that's something I'm going to have to look up after this cast. Double check. Learn something today. But yeah, I like that idea. It gives him that little bit of tank ability as well as some offense. The Abyssal Blade is going to go through the spin and make it easier for him to lock down Humongous and try to keep him locked down while he can finish him off.
Yeah, so that's the Abyssal Blade up right now. Come on.
And there's an Atos on Banana Thief. I'm not sure when he picked that up, but that slow can be devastating against someone like a Spectre who's wants to move around in these fights, but if he gets slowed, it's going to be hard for him to get there. He does have the Manta to purge it off, though.
So King of the Trolls actually opting to hold on to the money for buyback instead of buying the Abyssal Blade straight.
Not sure how I feel about that one. When you're the hard carry like this, if you're in a position where you can get a kill, I think he's going to kick himself if the Abyssal Blade would have gotten him the kill, and he doesn't have it in favor of buyback. But the other side of that coin is to say, look at the work that they've done on this net worth graph. Again, it was all the way down at 14,000 in favor of Phat Gentleman. Now it's at 6,000 and rising in favor of Calvin+4. I think that perhaps keeping the buyback is smart because they already are doing great with the items that he has. They just need to keep that going and not give up something foolish like maybe one fight and then the push comes in and they can get 2 lanes of racks. So I think saving the buyback, I agree with that.
Alright, Vanguard dropped here. Okay. Oh, because he has Horn, that's why he's willing to do stuff like this. But wait, the Vanguard, Vanguard on... No, it's not on Courier, it's on there.
Gave it to the tree. Why didn't he get... The Courier was right there. Why didn't he give it to the Courier?
Alright, a bit of miscommunication there, but now we have a running tree. Is he gonna go home, become Spectre's next Courier?
Yeah, looks like he is. He's even got the speed boost. There it is.
Oh, there we go. Picks up his own eggs as well.
Thanks, Courier. And also thanks, Courier. Feeling very tanky, very strong. 4.3k HP, 12 armor. And he's got that regen. Not to mention, Return is now going to deal a butt ton of damage because he's getting 75% of his strength, which is going to be somewhere around maybe 110 damage. 120
well, that's a lot.
Damage.
Whoa, is right deep in enemy territory here. Riding it hard. The creeps are killing themselves by hitting him. Oh, the Bandit Gamer, we see the Stampede. He gets in a 2-man stun. It actually clips Samwise Genja at the end of that. Gambino went in, but he's gonna Electric Vortex only and Illusions. So that's the end of this. Bernardiv gonna fall without even casting Reaper's Scythe. Actually gets it off. but it's not enough. The Omnislash won't follow through. King of the Trolls falls next. No horns for him to come back into town. Who dies next? The Storm actually dies. Calvin casting the Freezing Field. So the Queen of the Ice Plains versus the King of the Desert, but Epicenter wore off already. Orm is now the Warmonger himself. Blood for the Blood Gods, Scalp for the Throne, but there's nothing to kill. He can't get anything, but he's still surviving. Look at how tanky it is. He doesn't care. He's just limping away. Tumbler grows. Dying. Orm comes back. Oh no, truly the Chaos Bringer himself. Praise the Lord. He's back to deliver more blood.
A smart play there, perhaps not suiciding Tumbler Girls, because he knew he had the instant respawn. That heal gave Orm that extra little bit of survivability that he needed. Matter Gamer jumping in now, trying to go on Calvin.
Oh,
not gonna happen.
If they overgrowth right now, they can get 3, they can get 4, they can get 5. Oh, okay, a bit too late now.
What sort of pride is this?
Calvin will drop, and Orm's just gonna TP home.
Yeah, not too sure why they didn't drop the OG, the 5-man OG.
I'm curious to see how that's going to affect the net worth chart in just a minute here once we can let it normalize, because I think that that's going to be in favor of Phat Gentlemen. They seem to come out on top. It didn't quite feel like it until you realize that they're all alive already and they're already defending their base, and they're in a position where they're farming, whereas Calvin+4, they're just pushing out across the map. Looks like he may be going for a Crimson card or perhaps an Abyssal of his own.
I think the Abyssal would be a good choice.
Yeah, I agree. They've really been lacking in the control. So they do have the Hoof Stomp, and both teams really lacking in control. It's just an overgrowth. They have like little things like the Frostbite. Really, the only hard stun is the Hoof Stomp from Centaur and the Electric Vortex and the Burrow Strike on the side of Phat Gentlemen.
Yeah, so Timbersaw with the Octameme core right here. Gonna do some work. Octameme core, but he's still not tanky enough, I think. Yeah, still not tanky enough, I think.
Well,
he has
a lot
to get
of his
even more.
survivability is going to come from the reactive armor charges. But there is a good amount of magic damage on the side of Phat Gentlemen. You've got the Burrow Strike, you've got the Epicenter, you've got the Electric, everything that he's going to be throwing at him, all that magic damage, and then the Reaper's Scythe, as well as Illuminate. So I agree with you. He's got the hood, but I don't think that that's going to be enough survivability for him. He really needs like another good tank item. Maybe even a BKB would help him out quite a bit.
Yeah, and Gambino has really fallen off the charts there. He was once the guy leading everything out. He killing the Spectre solo. Now he's at 6 charges of the Bloodstone. Orm is tanking the tower and regenerating for 240.
That's what you like to see. That return damage.
Oh god. Oh god.
All he's got to do is stand
there. Oh my lord. Alright, so god damn, I still can't get over that. Alright, Humonger's coming in. Gambino, not sure what he was trying to do there. Humonger's taking a lot of damage from everything. The illusions already again. Alright, so Gambino trying to do damage with Ball Lightning, but not good enough. No damage at all. They don't care. Orm regens too much.
He also may just be trying to bait some spells out. If he can get the Hoof Stomp out and it doesn't hit anyone, then that's going to be really a good opportunity for them to jump in. A good opportunity for them to jump in because that's their initiation tool. They have the overgrowth, but it's fairly slow, and with it being up here on the high ground, there are no trees here that he can, get an overgrowth onto with that Ag Scepter. So that's a pretty safe place for them to fight.
Humongous Abyssal Blade. Oh, dies. He got Abyssal Bladed, so.
Yeah, that's.
Whoa, Necroboss! Whoa, Banana Thief! Those are not the bananas you want to be stealing! Alright, so that GG has been called already.
Game 1 will go to Calvin+4. I think that Spectre happened. And if that's a lesson for them, they can remember that they shouldn't let Spectre happen. The later it goes, the better that Spectre gets, the fatter, and the stronger. So we will, we're going to cut it off there, and we'll be back for game 2 in just a little bit, guys. Stick around.
Yeah.